Konbakuwa. Welcome. I'm messaging limes. Also, I'm still stuffy today. I have some iced tea today. That's different for me. Delicious. Delicious iced tea with the passion fruit. Passion fruit iced tea. It feels like summer. In my heart, it's already summer. Hello. Hello.
Hi, hello. How are you? Welcome to another week.
I know. I'm good. I'm getting over a cold, so I'm a little stuffy, but I'm ready.
You don't sound stuffy for what it's worth. I hope you're feeling better.
Thank you. I feel fine. It wasn't a bad one. It's always when you're sick, like you sound so different in your own head, but then everyone's like, you sound the same. It's just in your own head you sound different.
Yeah, I think it's because like we already sound different in our own head, I guess, and then like all the nasal passages being filled up makes it sound even worse. It's like, Yeah, I think
are all wrong.
Yeah, I don't remember the last time I had like a cold, but I remember when I went to America like a couple of years ago, I came back and I had completely lost my voice, and that was so embarrassing because I was so croaky. It was just like, and I also like I already sound pretty American, and I spent the entire time in LA, and so I came back like full Valley girl, and
oh my gosh. Man, I want to hear Valley Girl lives.
No.
Yes.
No, I remember specifically I sat down on a flight back and the lady next to me was this really nice lady from California. And she was like, so where are you going on your holiday? And I was like, oh, I'm going home. And she's like, oh my God, you're going home? I thought you were from here. And I was like, no, oh my God. No, I'm not. I'm not from here. I'm from England. And she was like, no. And so it was like... She was really nice, but no, it was just it took me a little bit to like shake the accent a little bit, and my mother was like, why do you sound like that? And I was like, I'm really sorry.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't know that you were British the first time I heard your voice. Like,
no, it's bad. Like, it wasn't even streaming that did it, but streaming made it worse. It was like playing WoW and then hanging out with all the Americans, because I was on the NA realms because my friends were from America because we played Ragnarok together first. And so they invited me onto the NA realms. So I was in this NA guild with like a bunch of people from mostly California, a couple of people from New York. And then there was this one person from like, I don't know, but he had like, I think it's some kind of like southern type drawl. I can't remember where he was from, but I specifically used to remember he used to go shug, hey shug, and it was just like, it was this really American accent, and it just like over time it just morphed my accent, and now I mostly just sound like this unless it's like something with like an English vowel sound like water or bottle, and then 40, and then I sound very British and then go straight back to American again.
I feel like that's just like, I don't know, a consequence of the internet. So getting rid of everybody's accents.
Yeah, genuinely, I have like a Swedish friend who doesn't sound Swedish anymore. He just kind of sounds like, nondescript kind of just international accent.
I know. I feel like even in America, accents, well, I guess accents are there's still different accents, but some have like gone away, like the transatlantic accent. That was a good one. I don't know if anybody speaks with it anymore.
No, we've mostly lost like the very posh received pronunciation accent in England, like the one that you would associate with the Queen. So instead of like modern people in England would mostly say the word royalty, but like she would say royalty, like, and then like it's kind of like, it's like a weird way. It's almost like the voice is in their teeth. It's so hard to actually describe. But she was like, royalty, gentry, and things like that. It was so weird. And I remember specifically there was like a broadcast of her at Christmas, and she went, "Happy Christmas," and it was like, nobody talks like that anymore, man.
See, I feel like if I was British, I would just like, I would copy the Queen. I would model myself after her. I would steal her accent and try to come off as
everyone's
fancy.
Gonna look at you like, what the fuck are you doing, man?
Yeah.
You think you went to Eton or something? What is this?
Yes, I'm planning to become The next one.
You're gonna
Next
come over to England and be like, "Hello, my fellow English people," and like someone from London's gonna be like, "The fuck you say?
Yes, yes.
What are you fucking talking about, mate? No." I want to see it. Like, a lot of people do tend to think that like everyone from England talks in that very posh way, and there is like, you know, people still talk posh, not like full Russi pronunciation or royalty kind of like talking, but you know, a lot of people don't talk like that at all. So when someone comes over and they're like, "Oh, I want to sound super posh in English," and people are like, "No, fuck off, man."
I mean, I know there's so many accents within the UK in general.
For
so
every
many different
town.
ones.
Yeah, like towns have their own distinct accents. Like there's a Liverpool accent, there's a Birmingham accent, there's a London accent. Like you can generally tell like regions a little bit like north versus south, but then all of these like cities have their own accents on top of that. Like hold on, let me. I love anything like Liverpool is like just incomprehensible sometimes. Like I remember actually one time they were interviewing someone. I can't remember if it was, I think it was a Scouse accent, but they like, it was so strong. It was either that or like an older school Yorkshire accent. And like, it genuinely took me a minute for my brain to click into place and be like, ah, that's English. And then I could understand it. But like, it took like half a sentence where I was like, oh, wait a second.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need to filter that like it's a second language I don't understand. I can't actually understand that one.
I don't know. I think it's fun. I like different accents.
I love accents. I love, you know, like I don't tend to like most things. Like, you know, it's popular on YouTube where it's like X profession reacts to. I don't tend to like them that much, but there's like an accent coach who does things sometimes for, I think, Variety or something like that. And he talks about like actresses and actors doing accents in movies and like what's correct in the way that they speak. And it's amazing how he knows the mechanical, like, you know, the actual way that the mouth moves or the way the tongue is placed in order to make or in order for the accent to sound the way that it does. Yeah, it's like and he like there's all sorts of terms for these things and it's just like, and then because he knows the mechanical accent, obviously he's not going to do it perfectly, but he can like demonstrate how a word should sound in this accent because of like the way that the people from there speak. And it's like, it's pretty cool. And then he even goes even further and like when he's talking about like specific celebrity impressions, he talks about like the palate of that particular person or the way that their jaw is set and why that shapes the sound that they have. And then like he'll talk about how like a specific actor or actress, like if they nailed that, if they skipped it on purpose, or if they're just messing up the way that someone speaks entirely. So I like that. I think people talking in different ways is really funny and really cool.
It is. Oh my gosh. I don't want to think about how I talk though. I get in trouble.
You talk cute.
I get in trouble with my voice teacher all the time for the position of my tongue. She's always like, you need to put your tongue at the bottom, like, of your teeth, like resting behind your bottom teeth. It's like, no, my tongue will go wherever it pleases.
My tongue sits at like the top of my mouth behind my top teeth. Like,
yeah,
I think
mine
why.
does too. I guess when you sing,
naturally
though,
mewing, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
I guess when you sing, though, or at least according to my voice teacher, you want your tongue to be resting behind your bottom teeth in general.
That's interesting. I'm trying to think about, I think for mine, when I'm singing, the only thing I remember really is like, specifically for E sounds, my teacher was like, don't let your tongue pull back.
Yeah, I always do that. I'm always pulling my tongue back.
Yeah, because it makes E sounds specifically sound kind of like nasal and like not low. It's hard to explain, but it, like you know what I mean. It's like that. It's like you kind of like you have to be careful not to let your tongue recede when doing E sounds.
Yes. I always move my tongue back every sound.
Yeah. No, the one that I'm guilty of sometimes is like because when we speak, when you say E, you stretch your mouth out like you're smiling almost. It's like, you know, you're not supposed to do that. And so she just sits there being like, okay, we're gonna do ooies, and I'm like, okay, and then you have to go ooey 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 ooey.
Yeah, me too. I do that one too.
Yeah. And you're like, you're not allowed to move your mouth. You got to do it with your tongue. And it's like, okay. So that's yeah. I like singing stuff, but it's funny singing from an English perspective because like my teacher was talking about how like especially as English speakers rather than American, we clip a lot of our words, which can be like not, or like very heavily enunciate words, which can be bad for singing. So like specifically like when we're like, how you're not supposed to like go on to the last syllable like for certain words because like it just sounds weird when you close down the sound. So like like I think I was doing Into the Unknown, and she was like, literally, you have to do the whole thing should be no, and then like right at the end. Do not like extend the it's a no. That's it. Do not at me. And I was like, okay, I won't.
Gotta sing like, on the vowels.
Yeah, exactly. And like a lot of the time, it's like people can infer based on the rest of the sentence like exactly what you said, so you really don't have to go heavy on enunciation on harder stuff.
I'm an over enunciator too, just in general.
Yeah,
so my teacher's like, you don't have to enunciate that.
No, yeah, exactly. And then the other one that I have trouble with is like with breath control, like anything beginning with a W or a B, I put out way too much breath. So like I remember there's like there's what's her name, Annie Lennox, she does a song for Lord of the Rings. It's I can't remember what it's called, but there's like a line where she says, why do the white gulls call, or something like that. And I have to try so very, very hard not to go white because like, no, my air, and then I just like choke out before the end of the sentence. It's like, no, I lost it all. It's gone forever.
That's hard though. I still don't think I understand breath in singing.
No, breath is really weird because genuinely, like, I will have a note and be able to extend that note quite a way depending on what the word was, and it, I can hold a note for a long time,
but not
then
white.
Yeah, but then depending on the sentence, like if it's like a sentence that has particular letters in it, I guess I just use way too much air and I almost choke out at the end of the sentence. Like, there's what's that one from? It's like a Pocahontas song or something. I can't remember.
Paint with the colors of the wind.
Colors of the wind. Yeah, colors of the wind. Yeah, when she just goes colors of the wind, that's a short sentence, but there's a fucking W in it. And so if I go wind too much, then there goes my air, and I'm like, wind. I don't like W's and I don't like B's. I did the song from Tangled when she's like talking about when will my life begin, and there's like a bit where she's like brush my hair.
Got a W and a B.
Yeah, brush my hair, wondering when will my life begin or something. And it's like so there's both of them in there. It's like I have to take a breath. She doesn't take a breath, but I do. Like I can't not take a breath. I'll die.
Singing hard. Your whole body is like an instrument.
Singing very, very hard. Yeah, I can't do it sitting down either. Like I know some people can, but I find like I can't feel the support properly if I'm sitting down
and sing.
It is. Yeah. It's annoying if I ever want to do karaoke though, because I'm gonna have to like stand my desk or something.
Yeah.
So it's but yeah, no, singing hard, but it is rewarding when you do it better. So it's like it's nice and you get more confident.
Yeah.
But then you have like a bad lesson and it's like, oh, I'm a fraud. I hate everything. Why live?
Oh no.
I think my problem at the moment is because I've had my aligners on for so long and they give me so many problems with like dry mouth and everything. It's just suffering. I want to take off my training weights. I want to be like Rock Lee versus Dara.
Well, maybe it will be.
Yeah, drop those plastic aligners to the ground and they'll go bakoom and everything will be great.
I can imagine that would mess with like just your mouth positioning in general, like even when you take them out, just because you get used to wearing them.
Yeah, I'm genuinely a little bit frightened about what's gonna happen when they come out, because even when they are, so when I do my lesson, I do take them out just for the sake of simplicity, but I still have all the attachments in, which means I'm still moving my mouth differently. And so it's like, am I gonna have to relearn to do all of these shapes properly because I'm used to like being restricted by the stuff in my mouth? It's like, oh, that sounds awful.
No, it'll be a Rock Lee moment for sure.
Yeah, no problem whatsoever.
It'll be so
Everything will
much
be
easier.
fine. Yeah. I actually found out, like, depending on where people live in America, it's possible that sometimes they've never had, like, Indian curry.
Yeah, well, I never had it until I was like a teenager, like 16. Yeah.
I spoke to a friend who lived in, I think actually Maine, which is quite funny because I was talking about Stephen King earlier. Yeah, he lived in like Maine or something, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I've never had curry." This man was like 38. I was like, "What the fuck?"
Missing
That's
out.
so weird. Yeah, no, it's really really good. Like, but I think it's because like I feel like in England our Indian food is like your Mexican food in terms of availability.
Like prevalence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like there's some form of takeout for curry or kebabs or something pretty much on like every street here. Whereas apparently it's like not as available in the US.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like in any like moderate-sized city, you'll have Indian restaurants.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
definitely in small towns, might not. You know, I feel like surprisingly Thai food is like pretty prevalent in the US.
Oh,
Even
that's
in
cool.
like small towns I've been to, they'll have like Thai restaurants when they don't have like other kinds of restaurants.
That's interesting. I wonder why that is. Yeah, no, it's mostly for us. Yeah, lots of Indian, lots of Chinese, which is fine for me because I like both of those things. I think the only Thai food I've ever really had is like the curries again, like red curry, green curry, yellow curry.
Yeah,
essentially.
so good though.
Yeah.
I think
okay, I'm gonna give the game like 30 seconds to make sure you're in.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
I think Indian food's my favorite like genre of food. My favorite point of origin of food.
Mine's Chinese biased though, because my granddad. So it's like I love Chinese food. Like I always get Chinese food for like birthdays and stuff like that.
Chinese food is really good too. I prefer. Well, I can't say that I've had like super authentic Chinese food because it's probably not. But like I prefer the more, at least what I perceive as authentic, to like super Americanized Chinese food, like Panda Express.
No, that's fair. Like, you know, I prefer personally like the dish that I like, which I massacre the pronunciation of because I was never taught the language, is there's this dish that my grandfather used to describe as fujuk, which is essentially like bean curd, like dried sheets of bean curd that they then like you rehydrate it, or sorry, you snap the ends off because they're really condensed and they would never rehydrate, and then you rehydrate it in water for like, oh god, it's like hours, and then you put it with like specifically we had it with yellow bean sauce and a meat, and you fry it all up and then put it over rice, and it's glorious. It's beautiful. It's wonderful.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's like that to me is like proper Chinese food rather than, you know, sweet and sour from a takeout, which is still good. Like I like more interesting stuff. Like usually when I go to the restaurant near me, I get like a sea bass, steamed sea bass with like ginger and spring onion, which is just like it's so good.
Yeah, I like mabo tofu. It's really good. I don't know, I just like anything like dumpling related.
Dumplings are really nice, yeah. Dim sum is really, really good. And it's nice because there's lots of vegetable options for it too.
Yeah. Surprisingly, I've had actually I went most of my life never trying dim sum, but in like the past few years, I've been able to travel to places that have had vegan dim sum, so I got to try the stuff like turnip cakes and shumai.
Oh, nice.
And
my brother is obsessed with shumai. He used to like get really possessive over shumai. when we would like do like, so for Christmas we would have like Christmas food on Christmas Day, but then on Boxing Day, which is the one that everyone was looking forward to, we would have a Chinese banquet, and my grandfather would do like shumai and hambao, which is chatsubao, and like belly pork and all sorts of different things. And my brother would always make sure that the shumai and the belly pork were on his like end of the table. And it was just like, yo, do not hoard the fucking shumai. I would like them, please.
Sharing is hard.
Sharing is caring. I want some shumai.